Hey, what's going on, guys? It is your child, Ghostly Goose here, back with another video. And before this video starts, I would just like to say thank you everybody who has subscribed to this channel and even left the like on one of my videos, because honestly, 150 subscribers, it's not too much, like in the grand scheme of things, like really where I want the channel to go, but it still is a pretty decent milestone, if I do say so myself. So yeah, let's just cut right into the video. In today's video, I will be talking about the time where insane kid threatens to kill me. Yep, I know what you guys thinking, right? Oh, this kid must be like older and think he actually might, win a fight against me, and actually kill me. But as you'll see later in the video, it's not that case. Alright, so set the scene here. Me and my friends, we like to go sledding in this place in our neighborhood. We call it the ditch, right? And the ditch is an interesting place, right? Very steep, and well, I guess not on all parts, but most of the parts that we like to go sledding is very steep, and it's just very nice, right? But all around it is like it's like a neighborhood, right? So houses are pretty much all around it, except for one part that faces the direct road, and that's how we get into it. But on one of the parts that is a main way to go sledding, kids live there, right? It's like a couple houses down, there's a bunch of kids. We always see them outside. Well, this particular day, we see those kids, right? And, I was just feeling extra special that day. I decided to call them over, see if they wanted to sled. Well, these kids, being all mega tough guy, they were like, "What do you want?" Like, kind of like that. I was like, "Oh, chill, bro. We're just wanting to sled." And the kid was like, "You just say chill, bro, to me?" And he's like, "Nobody says chill, bro." And I'm like, "Okay, bud. Okay, I see where this is going." So you know what? I was like, whatever. You're 8 years old, right? Maybe 10, whatever. You're pretty young. I might as well just mess with you a little bit. So, I'm like, "Yeah, bro, come on. It's not that bad." And he's like, "You know what's about to happen to me right now?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, bro." So I'm like, "What? What is gonna happen to you?" And he's like, this kid in our neighborhood, we'll call him Ben, right? He's like, "Ben in your neighborhood said we're bullying him, so now his dad's gonna come and confront us and talk to our mom about it." So I'm like, okay. Ben is literally like the same age as them and like rides the same bus or whatever. Like, this is pathetic, okay? Because these kids, honestly, do look the type to be bullies, okay? I really don't care, alright, what Ben has been like snitching about. I really don't care. But these kids are acting like they're about to die, right? They're about to get sent to juvenile detention. Like, I'm talking like they're gonna like get sent to Alcatraz or something. And so I was like, bro, just, it's not that deep, man. Just come on, just have some fun real quick. Because they're already outside, right? They're already like shooting Nerf guns or whatever in the snow, So, I walk a little bit closer, they walk a little closer, and they're like, "You know what's gonna happen today?" And I'm like, "What?" Right? Like, what's gonna happen? He's like, and he pulls out this pocket knife. I'm talking like, this is one of those little small, like, dinky pocket knives that, like, honestly, probably couldn't even, like, puncture a squirrel, right? Like, I'm talking, this thing was like, bruh, one of those $1 store pocket knives. So man pulls out and he's like, "Yeah, bro, you don't want to come near us, man." So I'm like, so I ask him, I was like, "What are you gonna do with that?" Like, peel back my hairline. Like what you actually gonna do? Okay, what are you gonna do with that scalpel looking thing? Okay. And so they're like, well, we weren't actually gonna hit you with it. And I'm like, okay, bud, yeah, whatever. You weren't gonna hit anybody with it. And I told him that. I was like, you know what? You're gonna do nothing with that. Okay? The worst that you can do with that is give someone a tiny little scratch. And he's like, no, that's not what we're gonna do. You know what we're gonna do? And I'm like, what? and they literally said, right? Without even cringing, just a little bit, said, we are going to kill Ben and his father. And so, you know me, right? I just get this face, bro. I'm talking, I am surprised, right? I'm like the surprised emoji, okay? My face, my jaw just drops, right? These 10-year-olds are threatening to kill 2 people with a pocket knife smaller than a pencil. I digress, right? And I walk towards them. And I'm like, bro, what you gonna do? Okay? What are you gonna do with that? And they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna kill him, bro. Definitely. So, I bring him back down to reality. And I just say, bruv, you are smaller than a garden gnome. What are you gonna do? Man thought about it real quick, right? I think actually he thought about what's gonna happen, and he was like, well, we were just joking, bro. We were just joking, bro. I was like, okay, bud. Like, I really could care less. And he was like, I don't know, bro. Ben has been real annoying. And I'm like, dude, if you were to ever stab a little Timmy or his father, you would just go straight to juvenile detention. And these kids thought about it, and they were like, we probably don't want to go to juvenile detention, guys, right? And him and his little, like, 2-man gang, bro, they're, like, nodding their heads. They're like, yeah, bro, we don't really want to go there. So I'm like, yeah, like, why don't you guys just have a little, I don't know, tea party with Ben and Ben, your guys' mom, and his father, okay? Because I can guarantee you for one, you guys, the only thing that's gonna happen is, you get, I don't know, punished in school or something like that, like grounded. And they're like, you better not say a word. And I'm like, well, you know what? Gotta think of it. I mean, I know where Ben lives. I mean, I might just go talk to him after this. And they're like, you don't say a word. Like, they instantly went from, like, pretty kind, right? To the angry devil emoji. Like, I'm talking, they're mad. And they're like, you don't say a word. Like, if you say a word, I will literally stab your guts out. And I'm like, bruv. Right, so I walk closer to them, just threaten them a little bit. And I'm like, oh, really? Then do it. I didn't see this one coming. Man pulls out, like, an actual, like, decent pocket knife. Like, I'm talking, like, one of those, like, it looks like something you'd see in a CSGO lobby, okay? Like, I'm talking, this man just pulls out and it's like, how about this one, huh? How about this one for you, huh, bud? And, I back up a little bit, because I'm like, hey, bro, stop swinging that at me. And I'm like, hey, bro, we can talk about this. Hey, I got kids and a family, bro, come on. Just trolling him at this point, because I could care less about this kid. And he's, like, actually into it, bro. He's mad. And I'm like, oh, yo, bro, what's your gamer tag, bro? I'm a 1v1 you on Fortnite. Like, I'm just trolling him at this point. And he's like, you know what, bro? I'm just gonna stab you to death. And he starts charging at me. Man literally charges at me. And I have to, like, scoot out of the way, okay? Man has both the pocket knives. Well, I guess I should say one pocket knife. The other one's more like a really sharpened pencil. But yeah. So he's just charging at me at this point. And I have really nothing left to do. So I'm just like, okay, bud. I grab him, right, by his, like, jacket hood. I just yank him back. This man falls onto his back, into the snow, pocket knife, and goes onto the ground, right? And so I think about this, right? Do I throw his big pocket knife? No. I throw the small one, right? Because I don't want this kid to actually get mad. I mean, the small one, I mean, you can probably find it pretty easily, right? So it's like this bright blue color or whatever. So I pick it up. I just chuck it into the woods. And I'm like, how about that one for you? Huh, bud? It's on the ground, bro. Man looks like he's shedding tears. So you know what I do? The only thing a sensible human would do. I quote, Bully Maguire. That's right, guys. I hit him with a Little Goblin Jr. Gonna cry? Man looked at me, bro. It just started bawling, right? And so I'm like, oh crap, dude. I don't want his parents to come out and see him like this. So you know what I do? I run away. Me and the boys, bro. We out of there. But yeah, that's the crazy time some insane kid tries to fight me. So yeah, you guys will probably see a playlist that pops up for all my story times, and probably another one for all my gaming related videos. So if you did enjoy today's video, please give it a like and consider subscribing. If not, leave a dislike. Basically, goose. I'm out.